What is going on, my people? It is your UK chocolate brother, Dr. Blake, the darkest man around, and I'm here with D3. Say hello to the people, bruh.
Hello.
And yeah, we will be talking about why is Chi-Chi so hated in the community. Does she deserve this hate? Does she deserve it? Does she deserve it? So guys, get your fried chicken, get your Kool-Aid, and sit them cheeks down, because you know we're about to go ham on this video. So D3, what is your thoughts about Chi-Chi as a character?
I feel like Chi-Chi gets so much hate. I feel like she's probably the most hated freaking character in the entire just franchise. You know, whether it's canon, not canon, whatever we're talking about, I think she's just the most hated person. But why though? Like, what did Chi-Chi do that was so bad? You know, people are gonna say, oh, she ruined Gohan. Oh, she ruined Goten, whatever. Now in Dragon Ball Super episode 17, now she's trying to ruin Pan. And everybody's just like, Chi-Chi, shut up, go somewhere. But, you know, me and Blick, we had to do this video because we come from a separate lineage than a lot of people, you know? I know that growing up, I had, you know, a similar process with my parents, and Blick can attest to this as well. So, we just wanted to say, hey, you know, Chi-Chi, she's a real life mom, you know? I mean, realistically speaking, fighting isn't everything. Yes, Goku and Vegeta saved the Earth hundreds of times. Not hundreds of times, but you know what I'm saying? They saved the freaking planet, the race, several times. Yes, they've done that, but at the end of the day, fighting is not everything. And, you know, in regards to Gohan, because, you know, he's going to be the main person somebody will talk about in a comment section about this, is like, at the end of the day, even though Chi-Chi tried to influence Gohan when he was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whatever the case was, when he grew up, Gohan had the opportunity to say, hey, Mom, I'm going to be a fighter like Dad. Hey, Mom, I don't want to do this. But he decided for himself that he wanted to do it. You can say that she tried to influence him, and she did influence him, but at the end of the day, he had the opportunity, and he made the decision to be a scholar because he realized fighting, while it's great, is not everything. Yes, you're gonna have to save the Earth from time to time and have to actually, you know, get that gi, get up, get your fried chicken, and walk out the door, get to action. But but no, he just decided, hey, you know, I want to be a family man, and you can't knock him for that. That's not Chi-Chi's fault. Like I said, maybe she influenced him a little bit, but at the end of the day, when he grew up, he was like, this is what's best for me. And also when he grew up, you know, you realize that he had Videl there at like 16, 17 years old. He's like, you know, I got this girl, so I'm not trying to be fighting. And then, you know, this girl gets pregnant a couple years later, you know, he's like, I got a family, I'm not trying to be fighting. So, I don't know, that's my whole take on it. And then as far as Goten, we know how Goten turns out just based on GT. You know, canon, non-canon, screw that. Goten turns out to be a player, so obviously he don't give a shit about fighting. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to mention GT. At the end of Dragon Ball Z, when they had that tournament, Goten was like, Goku was forcing him to train with him. Like, he didn't even want to do it. So Goten obviously is just, he doesn't want to do it either. It's like, fighting is great. The show is about action, but at the end of the day, what has Chi-Chi really done wrong? So that's my thought. I know I went on for a few minutes, Blake, but let me get your thoughts as well, man.
So, the way I see this is, the reason why D3 said that we can relate to it, because Chi-Chi is just a modern day mom. When I mean mom, she's a cultural mom. Like, think about it, she's a Japanese woman. Like, Japanese women, they demand respect. They put respect. Not like them white kids that try to shoot up the school like, Mom, shut up. If you want to say that to a black man, she'll slap the crap out of me, bruh. You'll be seeing stars in your eyes after she slaps the sense into you, bruh. She'll be like, who the hell are you talking to? And realistically, if you want to go up to your mom, yeah, okay, go up to your mom realistically, I'm gonna be a martial artist. She'll be like, boy, you better. you be like, nah. She's like, nah, bruh. Because realistically, Chi-Chi is a normal mom. She wants the best for her kids, because think about it, fighting is not everything, like D3 said. It's not everything. She wants him to have a well-established job, and she doesn't want to be like her dad. And I saw Ramstar saying, Chi-Chi's saying how she wants Gohan to go to school, go to education, but yeah, they live far away. Okay, number one, Gohan can fly. Do you know how quick that's going to be to get from point A to point B? Like, do you know how quick that is actually?
He got there hella fast when he was in school. He got there hella fast.
Like, you know how quick that's gonna be? And also, you got to take into account money. They don't have no money. Who works? They don't have no money. They literally, I'm not even being sarcastic, they have no money. Like, Like moving into the city and living in a village, the city is gonna be so much more expensive if you look at it like realistically. They live in the middle of nowhere. That house is pretty much, that house was just built, bruh, for them. Like I swear Ox King built it for them, like personally had that made for them, something like that.
Ox King, yeah.
Yeah, back in Dragon Ball. Yeah, but
way back.
Yeah, Chi-Chi's trying to be an independent woman. Like I like to say this, called the independent black woman. Chi-Chi is the outline of a black mom. And the reason why I'm saying this is, and you guys may start like, Blip, what the hell are you on about? What do you mean Chi-Chi's a black mom? Okay, she don't look black, but she's experiencing stuff. Goku runs away like a black dad. Wait,
black deadbeat
father. Okay, he runs away. Chi-Chi's like, okay, I'm an independent woman. I'm gonna raise my kids. They're gonna get good jobs. They're gonna go to the farmers' education. They're not gonna be like their daddy was. They're gonna be independent people. They're gonna be able to actually do something with their life. They're gonna actually enjoy their life and actually do something good. And you don't blame her for doing that because Goku saved the world, but at the end of the day, where's the reward? Nothing. Like nothing happened. The reward is everybody's still alive. And people might be like, oh, Bulma's so lenient. Bulma has money. She has money. She don't care.
Bulma doesn't give a shit. Because she got all the money.
She has money. Trunks doesn't have to do anything. He's spoiled the crap out because she knows that she don't have to worry about money. But Chi-Chi, on the other hand, she knows they're living the struggle. Do you see how happy? I think that was filler. You see, I'm not sure if it was filler or canon. Do you know the bit was like, you have 14 bedrooms? Bruh, go on, you better marry this woman. Because they don't have any money. Like, people say, oh, I don't think she likes Goku. She obviously does like Goku, but she doesn't agree with his decisions. Like, when you're in a relationship with people, you tend to get into arguments and there's stuff they disagree with. Like, there's stuff that you don't agree with, like, you know what I mean, D3? I know you know that. Like, there's gonna be stuff that you don't agree with. She obviously likes Goku because she could have left him to go for someone that actually has a stable job. Like, come on.
Hell yeah.
Right,
and a lot of women would have left somebody like Goku. A lot of women. But Chi-Chi literally puts up with so much shit. Like, people will complain about Chi-Chi because she's bitchy. And I can't deny that Chi-Chi bitches hella. And, man, it just would be... I couldn't stand being Goku. I mean, this guy, even episode, like, 16, this guy was scared to go back in his own house, you know? Like, he slept outside. I couldn't do that. But, like, I don't know. Like, but at the end of the day, Chi-Chi does put up with so much bullshit. With Goku being a deadbeat, her having to raise their kids. Yes, he does save the Earth, but that doesn't mean that everything else around that is okay. Because like Blake said, there's no reward. It's not like he's bringing money home for doing that. You know, the only one really getting money for that is Satan because he takes all the credit. But like, Goku's not. At the end of the day, there's nothing to show for what he's doing. And so from Chi-Chi's perspective, why would you want, for one, why would you want your kids and your kids' kids, just your family in general, to do nothing but be fighters and have nothing to show for themselves? And
that's true.
That's the thing. Like, why would you want that? So, like, you can't really complain that she wants them to have a good life aside from fighting, because fighting is not everything. Fighting is not going to rule, you know, the rest of your life. Fighting isn't going to pay the bills. It's not going to do all of those things unless you're like, you know, Mr. Satan and you're sly with it, because that guy he's slick with it. But no, like, I mean, in Pan's case though, like in Pan's case, it's a little bit different because Satan is her grandpa and he's rich, so it's a little bit different. But still, like, why would you want your granddaughter to be a fighter?
But what I was gonna say, think about it. Chi-Chi, she doesn't. It's not the fact that she doesn't want them to be a fighter, because she was the one who still told Gohan to enter that competition. She wants her family to be fine and solid and successful, because the mom's job is to lay down the foundation, tell you right from wrong, like just guide you on to actually be able to do stuff on your own and take care of yourself. And that's what Chi-Chi was trying to do. And she doesn't want him to be like Goku, because realistically, yeah, Goku saves the world time and time again. But at the end of the day, when there's time of peace, yeah, what are you gonna be doing? You can't just keep fighting. And even Gohan said, I will try and train. Gohan has the choice now, because apparently even said, when you get to that age where you can make the decisions for yourself, when you don't live under my roof anymore, when you make the decisions for yourself, I want you to do the right thing. I want you to actually have a solid foundation. And Gohan is a family man, and he's different to Goku. Goku is just some guy that comes in there for a little quick time.
That's why I said Goku's a deadbeat. The reality is that he missed the first 7 years of Goten's life. That's not his fault because he was dead, but it was still a selfish decision while not being a selfish decision because what he wanted to do was he wanted to stay away, but that was still selfish because he made everybody else accept that he wanted to stay away because he thought that he attracted bad things. So at the end of the day, though, he still missed the first 7 years of his son's life. I don't know if he knew Chi-Chi was pregnant at that time. So there's that. He missed, portions of Gohan's childhood because he was dead, that whole Saiyan stuff, and then in turn also missing the 7 years where he was gone and he missed Goten's life. He also missed Gohan growing up. So the reality is that Chi-Chi has been there and raised their kids. Like, that's tough. So, and I think that, given the circumstances, everything turned out all right. So just try to just be mindful of Chi-Chi. I know that, a lot of people will look at the show as action and she's ruining characters, but try to look at it from a different perspective because that's not 100% the case. Regardless of what you're told, you're able to have an opinion, but you have to kind of look at it from a different perspective. She, like Blick said, she's your typical black mom, she's typical, Chinese mom. They demand excellence. They want you to have something they didn't have. I know, like Blick said earlier, some white parents can get away, white kids can get away from telling their parents shut up and stuff like that. And I know that. I told Blick one time I tried it with my dad. Ooh, my dad said, "What the hell did you say?" I swear I never tried it again. So yeah, there's that. Just try to be a little bit more lenient on that. But we want to know what you guys' thoughts are in regards to Chi-Chi.
Wait, I got one more thing to say. I got one more thing to say. The thing I gotta say, is this, yeah. Like, for example, there are parents out there that don't want their kids, and this is in real life in general. There are parents out there that don't want their kids to actually do sports like basketball or football or soccer, whatever you guys. They don't want them to do that because they feel like, if you get injured, you can't do that anymore. You put all your eggs in one basket. But if you get there, you're successful. They feel like it's 1 in a million chance. They'd rather them actually do the safe option. Go to school, get an education, get a decent job, and work. But if you're able to get to that position, obviously they'll be happy, but they just want the safe option. They want the best option for you because they just want you to do well at the end of the day. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say.
And that's all Chi-Chi wants. So go ahead and take us home, Blake.
Okay, so please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please like, rate, enjoy the video, and yeah. UK, Charlie Bravo. Catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.